Good morning, breathers, and welcome to Friday. It's finally Friday, and it's the first day of spring, and it's going to be almost 80 freaking degrees outside today. So all is right with the world, and we're on. Jack, of course, is here, but he's playing on his phone, so he doesn't know what's happening.
Happy Friday.
So, and there it begins. But we also have. We're good. Are we good?
We're good now.
All right. We also have a very special guest, and he's not a special guest. He's a regular. He just is. He's been a busy guy. So, but I'm not sure. I think maybe the last time you were here, I wasn't. So I don't know if you and I have been here for.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. But anyway, John the Voice is in the house.
I was about to say aloha, but
That's not.
Oh, it's been too long.
in the spirit of Tim, sunshine and tan lines and
Ahoy.
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 John. And welcome back. We love it when you come.
We are a pirate ship, not a beach paradise on this
correct.
show.
There you go. And of course, Jackson is here today for the third day in a row, much to
Everyone's chagrin.
Peter's chagrin, at least, right?
Nonsense.
So,
I put you on the show. I could take you after.
so anyway, we got a big day today. I called John last night, and I said, "Hey, John," I said, "Tim's still gone. Love for you to come by," and it worked out, and so here we go.
Here we are.
What else did I tell you? I said I've exhausted like all my
You
material.
said bring some material.
So you better bring something. So,
and I said, well, hey, we'll just bring a microphone, and I'm sure we'll be
We'll
fine.
figure something
We'll
out.
get into it.
But before we get into it, I'll start out by saying that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is powered by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
And all the gang over at KCTC. And the four of us, I almost said the three of us, the four of us this morning are powered by a little Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Hy-Vee.
Thank you, Ivy.
Hy-Vee and all the Fast and
yeah,
Fresh.
yeah,
Didn't do it again. I did it last time. I didn't do it that time. So.
Yeah. Willie's been gone for a little bit now. That was such a routine for so long. But thank you to Hy-Vee for doing all that stuff. So I'm going to start, before we get into the rest of the stuff, with my Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling. It works. I don't have a
You just need like a whistle.
I was like, I'm so confused right now.
They don't even have. They have whistles. The refs.
Well,
I guess that.
yeah. I don't have a Tampa Bay Lightning update, so we're going to go with Iowa Hawkeye.
They don't play till Saturday. I checked yesterday morning.
Okay, all right, good. So we don't have an update, but the Hawkeye Wrestling, actually, all of the Iowa State and you and I, all in the NCAA wrestling tournament. Iowa went 16-2 yesterday, and they're in third place. They got 7 in the quarterfinals, 2 on the backside, still alive. They're in third place, but get this. They're in third place. They're a point and a half behind Nebraska. And 13 and a half points behind Penn State.
Jeez.
Already after 2 rounds. And the difference between number 2 Nebraska and number 9, there's 3 teams at number 9, is 13 points. So the difference between 1 and 2 is 13 and a half points. The difference between 2 and 9 is 13 points. Penn State's pretty damn good.
Pretty tough.
Yeah. Iowa has 7 in the quarters. Iowa State has 3 in the quarters. UNI has all 5 of their wrestlers in the constellation, so they're all still alive. That continues today, and then tomorrow, the finals are tomorrow night. Iowa today, all 7 of their matches, or 6 of their 7, are going against higher seed
You
people.
meant to do that, didn't you?
What? 6. I didn't even catch it. 6-7.
He enjoys that fad.
I
It is
humor
dead.
myself.
Yeah.
The king is dead.
I humor
Long live
myself.
the king.
It makes me laugh. I don't care. Well, it is
Absolutely. Honestly, I'm glad that the adults started doing it because it was starting to get so obnoxious that it's like, hey, once the older adults start doing things, and the kids are like, well, we can't do that anymore
over
because
now.
that's you've ruined it, Dad.
Yeah.
Like,
Was it on here that we were talking about like a grandparent or something was trying to like learn the lingo, or like if you were a parent?
That was Tim, actually. I mean,
Yeah. Tim is the grandparent.
No, but if you're like
trying to learn the
a
lingo.
parent trying to learn the lingo and you're like trying to talk to your
There's cheat
kids
sheets over there if you
after
want to
school, and it's like, how was your math test today? 6-7? Like, you know, I don't know. Did you totally?
hello, fellow students.
Did you totally test max at school today?
Right.
Is that correct?
So six of Iowa's 7 wrestlers in the quarters are a lower seed. So it's going to be a tough day today. Or I hope it's not a tough day. Let's not put that juju out in the air. But hopefully they do well. But it's a tough day regardless.
Are the finals tomorrow or Sunday?
Tomorrow night. They do 2 sessions yesterday. I think they do 2 sessions a day and maybe 2 sessions tomorrow. But the final session is tomorrow night. I think it starts at like 5:30. So all right, I'm done. John. Hi. What do you got for us?
Well,
What have you been up to? What's going on?
Yeah, I can share a lot of that stuff with you. It'd be fun. Most notably, last weekend, I drove to Knightstown, Indiana.
Really?
And if you're familiar with Knightstown, Indiana, I hope everyone here has seen the movie Hoosiers.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Gene
No.
Hackman.
Yes.
You'll be shocked to find. I've never seen it.
That actually is a crime.
Yeah, I know.
And homework has been assigned.
It's
and
on my list. It's on my list.
Yeah.
How could you have not seen
You
Hoosiers?
of all people.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of movies on my list,
But I
and
just
that is one of them.
you have elite ball knowledge, Jack.
I don't know.
You're a basketball guy. Like,
I don't
you're a
know.
sports guy. It's just
It's less of that and more just there's a lot of really good movies that I just haven't done yet.
when you watch this, you will understand.
Hoosiers.
Peter, have you
okay.
watched Hoosiers?
I've seen bits and pieces
Oh
of it.
my
I've
God.
never
I
seen it the
can't
whole
believe
way
this.
through.
Either one of you,
I've never
actually.
seen it the whole way through.
never
This
seen
is
it.
not the way I saw this segment going at all.
I've seen it. That was a great movie.
Has anybody in the chat, have they seen Hoosiers? I mean, that's my question. But with Gene Hackman, 1986.
Guys, I know it's
The
old.
Great
but-
Huskers. Okay, so for those who don't know, which is half of us here, 1954 Milan High School in Indiana. They didn't have classes then for the state tournament, so they went to the state tournament with 7 players with a school of like less than 200. It was like 200 people or so in the whole school. They won the state championship that year, and they won it on a last second bucket. And then the movie, when you see it, which, whatever, you Google one thing, you'll see it. But they drew up the actual play according. I think there's somehow film of this, but they drew up the play the way it was actually done. But they've preserved this gym in Knightstown, Indiana, where they filmed the movie Hoosiers, and it looks the exact same as what it did in 1986 when they filmed it. But then it also looks like a 1950s
Right, because
gym.
it's set up.
right.
Yeah.
And it's somewhat of a historical marker now because you go in and all the memorabilia is there from the movie. They sell merchandise, which I have like a shirt here, which I
Nice.
was going to like take it off and show you the back because it's the picket fence diagram
right,
to play, but
right,
these
right.
clowns won't get it. So it's fine. But anyway, I'm kidding. So
Look, my mom has seen it. So I don't know.
Yes.
You guys.
It is an old movie. Like you'll see, like certainly there's some acting in it. You're like, what are we doing?
Right.
But it's just the nostalgia is real. But anyway,
the assistant coach is a drunk. It's
Yeah.
a whole
A
thing,
classic.
right?
yeah, the guy the head coach gets himself thrown out on purpose so the assistant coach
Right.
can step up, and his son's playing on the team. His son's embarrassed by him, but then later it's a beautiful
It's a
story.
great movie.
Yeah.
So many stories within the story. But so like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson and then Carmelo and LeBron and like all these different guys have, been there at the same time. And there's jerseys everywhere, autograph stuff everywhere. Well, my nephew's team, after they got done like with their tournament games and whatever else, them and this team from Kentucky rented this gym.
Oh, you can still play in
Yes,
it.
you can rent the gym for
that's
like a few
cool.
$100
Oh, wow.
to play a game in there.
That's cool.
And they have like, I think everyone who's like caretaking the gym, there's about 10 of them that are there when you get there. And I think they all were, a part of the original filmmaking.
Yeah.
And like, they were the coolest people.
That's sick.
And so you go in there and it's just welcome. And they take it very seriously. You walk in, the music's playing. I mean, you hear that fabled
Yep.
soundtrack. Like that's what'll stick with you.
Yeah.
And it was just such a cool experience, right?
Kind
To
of
go there.
Indiana's Field of Dreams a little bit.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. And the wildest part was in the movie, there's a part where the team ends up having to finish a game with 4 players because they only had 7, right? You had people foul out and injury and whatever else. And then one guy is disobeying the coach's directives. And so he pulls him, sits him. And the ref comes over. He's like, Coach, I need 5. And the famous line is what?
I can't remember the line.
My team is on the floor,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
From
yes.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, yep.
So in this game that I was there to witness, my nephew's team, we can talk about the refs for a second. It was they actually asked
They're
our
in Indiana. You won't get in
yeah,
trouble
well,
for that.
it's funny because they asked our crew to come do it. Like,
Oh, really?
Yes, but we couldn't. Like two of our 3 guys who could not.
Okay.
It's a 6.5 hour drive. So like
6-7 hour drive.
Oh, there we go. There it is, and we're back. So I immediately regretted my decision to not somehow pushed to get a crew, whatever else, because it was these poor guys came out and they both were probably 80 years old. I mean, it was like, we are in trouble. This is not good. And it was 2 of them instead of 3. I mean, it was so the game turned into a bloodbath, and then they just started calling every foul. So 8 players
Fouled out.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Keep in mind, my nephew's team, because it's a private Christian school, whatever else, like
And
they're
how
good.
old
They're
are
good.
these-
He
how
was-
old are these kids?
It's high school. I mean, it's
Okay,
his
okay.
senior high school. So their team only has, I think, 9 players. And so 5 of the 8 were on their team. So if we're doing the math at home,
So
kids,
they put 4 on the
They
they
floor.
had
four on-
4 on
they
the
had
floor.
4 on the court.
The last 3 minutes and 28 seconds of the game, they were ahead, like barely ahead, and they still won the game.
Oh,
my
my
nephew
God.
scored 36. He
Oh, wow.
scored the last 2. They won by 1 point.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you want to talk about stressful.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
it was
kidding.
absolutely bonkers. And I'm sitting here going, this is just like Hoosiers. They're playing with 4. This is crazy. Like, oh my gosh. And like, so it was a lot of fun. But drove over there,
awesome.
got to see him do that. And then, drove back and whatnot, played some shows around St. Patrick's Day weekend celebration. And
I think Tim said you were in Libertyville or something.
yeah, the old Peck's Pub. Never been there before. That was an experience. Let me tell you. That
You
was
in Kiowa?
Yep, me and Kiowa. Yep. Then we're headed to Des Moines next weekend for Shotgun Betty's. But tonight, I'm headed to the Mark of the Quad Cities
Nice.
to see Hardy.
Oh, to see. Okay, but
Which
still.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Huge
Yeah.
fan of Hardy. If you haven't listened to him much, you should get that on your radar. It's a good deal.
I haven't been over to the Mark. Is it nice?
I
It's been
don't-
around for a while. But,
I have not been there. I do not know.
okay.
I don't know. I've been told yes, but either way, it'll be good.
All right.
So it's a little bit. It's a little
good.
recap.
So
That's sick.
Yeah.
One with 4 players. Siena almost did that yesterday. They almost beat Duke with 5.
That's true.
They didn't sub the entire game.
yeah, you guys were talking about that. That's right.
and
That's something.
so many crazy, just the typical as the 5-12, 6-11 matchups.
So
Yeah, we don't need to talk
Jack's a
about that.
Wisconsin fan.
What's that?
Jack's a Wisconsin.
I know. I'm well aware. I'm well aware. We've talked. It's just I get it. Been an Iowa fan for a long time. Also, I know he didn't have his best player, but Fran getting rolled by 35 was kind of it's like bittersweet. You're like,
he
hey,
did
whatever.
end up playing,
He played.
What the
TJ Power.
TJ Power did
He
play.
played.
He did play.
Was he?
He started, I think.
Was
He did.
Was he affected though? Did he look?
I
the
don't
same?
know.
Yeah, I didn't watch like the whole game.
Yeah.
I just watched some of it.
The late
so.
night slate, I think I watched one of the games because it was Gonzaga and Kennesaw. That was the only good game. All the other
was
ones
close.
were whompings.
Well, in that case, then I really don't feel bad because it was just I had gotten into a spirited conversation with one of my best friends in the whole world just as recently as of this morning. On the way in here, we were texting, and yesterday, and I just said, "Oh, I see Fran got rolled by 35," and he was like, "Well, and like we were just in this debate about like, well, what's better for."
I can't.
And I'm like,
I
hey,
thought about this. I can't decide if I'd be mad or it's kind of funny if he like made a Sweet 16 run
With Penn.
with Penn. I don't know if
that would be ridiculous.
It would be ridiculous.
It would be absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. And obviously, as we saw, the same old basketball, jacking up shots everywhere, no defense, and
Yep.
here we are.
Yep, I noticed that. I've watched just a little bit of that game, and Penn just was running like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
which is a McCaffrey thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, offensively,
yeah.
like just very all that. But when you're live and die by the 3, which did anyone see the ending of that? Was it Texas BYU? Is that
I didn't see that.
okay? So let me pull this up here.
VCU and North
VCU,
Carolina.
That
North
was a good
Carolina.
one,
That was
yeah.
the game. That's the game of the tournament so
Yeah.
far, I think.
Well,
Yeah. So
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
there's another game I can think of.
No.
I mean, some would say.
The High Point Warriors or whatever they are.
I'll have to send you
We're glad
the.
you came in, Jack.
Let me see if I remember which one correctly. But it's like there was a play near the end of that game. Yeah, it was the Texas.
BYU.
Yeah, Texas BYU.
versus AJ DeBonta.
All I heard from that game is that BYU basically threw the game away.
Yeah, and my favorite one was this clip at the end where the dude acted like he got hit, and
That's AJ DeBonta.
yeah, I posted that on my social media, just absolutely clowning this guy. Dude, barely even if he did get touched, which I don't know if he did, it was barely grazed. And I went to the rafters. I was like, this is the LaFlop effect where it's just like, I've been shot. I've been assaulted. Oh my God. Just laying on the floor. And the guy barely even gets touched if he does. Like, it's absolutely hilarious. The flop culture has unfortunately permeated its way down through the college ranks and is
This isn't related to the flop culture, but that was the only guy on his team who looked like he was trying to win the game.
Yeah.
So at least he was trying.
yeah, offensive football for sure. But you're right. They just like mailed it in.
Yeah.
Right, for sure.
No, it was,
absolutely.
It was bad.
So Jeff says he's sorry because Jeff's an Arkansas fan. He says he's looking forward to Arkansas, Wisconsin. So
Me too.
so is Jack. And then Jimmy he loves Hardy and he wants to know if you're a rednecker.
Yes, I am indeed, Jim. The lyrics to the song is "My truck's louder than your truck, and my collars are a little more blue." Like, we go.
Because of course it is.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I was watching just a clip of something. Whose Line Anyway? Have you ever seen that? The Improv, those guys.
Oh, yes.
Improv the stuff. They throw out like a random thing.
I love Whose Line Is It
Yeah.
Anyway?
And,
It's a great show.
Absolutely.
They said lyrics you'd never hear in a country song, and the guy goes out and he goes, "My Maserati needs an oil change."
That's true. That's true.
You never hear that.
So Hardy actually clowns some people because the guy's written like 16 number ones, and he's written a lot of songs for very famous artists. So, for instance, Blake Shelton sings the song "God's Country." Like a lot of people know that song. Well, Hardy wrote that song, amongst many, many others that are like chart toppers in their time. Well, he wrote this song called "Give Heaven Some Hell." That's actually a very, very emotionally charged, like it's a beautiful song. It's basically about someone dying and like going to heaven, whatever. And it's like a friend singing to a friend. Anyway, it didn't make number one because there was a bunch of radio stations that were like, well, this is sacrilegious, right? You can't have this. So he goes, okay, I'll write you a radio song. So him and like 3 other guys got together to troll, and they wrote a song called Radio Song. And the whole thing is like the first lyrics, the first verse, like there's got to be a truck, there's got to be a girl, and it's got to be, and just walks through the whole thing like we were
Exactly.
talking about. Just
All the
clowns him.
tropes.
Yeah, exactly. My dog in my truck ran away. And
Yes.
Yeah, all that. So 7:32 SPP. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll figure out something else to talk about.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your healthcare.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, morning breathers, and welcome back to the Big Pack Friday show. There it is. Exactly. You need to throw an ope in there just for fun. Ope. So, full house today. We got SPP, we got John, we got Jack. I don't know if I introduced SPP in the beginning, but we all know that none of this happens without him. So, SPP.
Wait, now, who?
So I had a story come up this morning.
All right,
It's a very brief story,
Do
but
tell.
it's more of an incident.
No, you weren't an incident.
I broke my shower
into
head this morning.
broke into somebody's house?
Didn't break into somebody's
Okay.
house again.
All right. Again.
I broke my shower head this morning.
How did you do such a thing?
It was
It's the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
no, I was here for the game.
Okay.
Which was bad because I couldn't get angry like I normally would because I think I'd get fired. But
It's the way to go.
yeah,
Blaze of glory.
Blaze of glory. No, I was. You know how you have the shower head and you can like detach part of it, you know, you can go mobile or whatever. So I
take it on the road.
I had like
whatever.
I hadn't noticed, but the last like I guess last time I showered, I had used that and like it wasn't like all the way back in place. So I was trying to push it back into place, and I heard a crack, and I had the water on.
Oh,
so the water starts like, going everywhere. I think it's fine, but the whatever, I'm not a plumber. Whatever like seals it to the spigot like has a crack in it now, and then the actual just shower head part came off.
Okay.
When I turned off the water, it stopped. There was no leakage.
The shower would. If your bathtub water starts leaking like that, you got a whole other issue.
Yes.
So I think I just need to get that like little part fixed, and then
Well,
You just need to buy a new shower head?
or a new or just I don't know.
Because usually it comes with it though, no?
Yeah, probably.
Another shower head with a mobile adapter.
yeah,
We-
with the mobile,
here's
as
what's
long as
happening.
as long as it's mobile, as long as you can go mobile.
I'm traveling this weekend. I'm gonna put in a maintenance request. Maybe they'll fix it. If they don't, I'll figure it out.
You're like, hey, he's having an emotional
Jeff
night.
says Matt wouldn't fire you for reacting to a loss to High Point, would he? No, I wouldn't.
Man.
Peter was in here. I just kind of went into it.
was quiet for a while.
I kind of turtled.
So here's a story I came across this morning. Florida coach John Summerall from the Florida Gators football has a new appreciation for the Gator Chomp. He got hissed at and snapped at while posing for promotional pictures with a live alligator last week. So they tried to get a 7-foot alligator. It was enough to prompt Summerall to backpedal like his college playing days at Kentucky. I'm pretty certain I'd look like Chubbs from Happy Gilmore if the alligator had gotten close to my hand. I joked. And yeah, that was cool, man. So anyway, they brought out a 7-foot alligator, a live 7-foot alligator to take photos, which got me thinking, what other mascot, real or imagined, would you like to have a photo with?
Sun Devil.
The Sun Devil? Could you get a photo? I mean, like,
Everybody who makes a college basketball bracket when Arizona State's in, they always do the what mascot would win between the two teams.
Right.
And the Sun Devil would always win because it's the Sun Devil.
This year, it's actually mostly it's kind of Iowa State or Miami because it's either a cyclone or a hurricane.
well,
It's not much beating that.
you can't take a picture of those, though. How do you pose with a picture of
Oh
a
no,
cyclone
yeah,
or
yeah.
hurricane?
In
Storm
terms of a
chasers.
picture,
I mean, like, I'd go for like the Saints or the Royals because I think you'd be pretty safe with that. But lions, tigers, bears.
I was thinking.
Okay, so you're talking about the real life version of these
yeah,
mascots.
the real life version.
I wasn't
Because-
thinking about
Yeah,
safety.
I was thinking about the actual,
okay.
the mascots themselves.
No,
like I was going to go with the Oregon Duck.
So
I think he's kind of iconic.
Oh,
So
I was
a
thinking.
duck,
he
I could
meant,
pose with a duck.
I figured he meant the real thing, but I wasn't thinking about safety. Like I'm
you
thinking
would
the most
use-
dangerous
okay,
one.
okay,
no,
okay.
like posing
Okay.
with the live 7-foot alligator is a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, I'd do a tiger. Why
I want
not?
to pet that dog.
Exactly. So,
See, I was thinking one way. Now I have to actually think
all
about
right. So
this
lions.
the other
So
way.
a couple lions, tigers, and bears, of course, would be a little difficult.
Oh my!
Oh my. Bills. I mean, that's a buffalo, right?
Buffalo.
And you see those idiots in Yellowstone that try to take pictures and then they get gored with the bison.
Oh, they fall in a geyser.
Lightning. Perfectly timed photo.
Just Palpatine.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Man, that's a tough one.
A
Yeah.
tiger.
Well, I kind of
question.
just dropped it on you. But
Tiger would be sick.
The Panthers.
Panthers would be another tough one.
I mean, we could just go to my dresser drawer for the White Sox. I mean, or the Red Sox. And
There you go.
there it is.
Here's my team. Buccaneer. It'd be cool to hang out with the real
Oh, a
Pirates.
pirate.
Yes,
pirate
you know what?
Buccaneers.
That's
a good
the one.
That's a
the
good one.
Pirates or the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
See the one. Yes, I've been on a Pirates
or
of the
like
Caribbean kick lately. I have.
What about like a mountaineer? Like for West Virginia? It's
Yep.
just like a
like
you know,
Davy
the guy,
Crockett, straight up
got the
Daniel
guy
Boone,
in
Davy
the hat.
Crockett, whatever.
Have
Well,
you
Davy
been,
Crockett
have
would
you
be
been to
Tennessee,
Tampa
but
to the state Raymond James Stadium? Yeah, I mean, they got the big pirate ship
cannon.
right in
Yeah, the
so-
cannon's cool when it
Yeah.
goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, been watching a lot of pirate movies lately, specifically Pirates of the Caribbean.
Just randomly.
But you couldn't remember Ahoy.
Just randomly, like that is a conundrum, is it not?
Yeah.
It really is. No, so I got this thing. It's called the Magic Box. And
Are you sure you want to talk about that?
Tim's here, so I figured I was safe to even broach the topic. You can look it up online. It's called the Magic Box. Be careful how and where you Google those things.
Exactly.
Maybe not
Don't
a work.
do it at work.
Maybe not a work computer.
Incognito tab.
Incognito mode.
You perverts. Okay. So it's like a Roku for your car, is what it comes down to.
Okay.
It's got its own standalone internet if you want to like pay the subscription, or you can connect it to, like, in this case, like my truck has internet, like Wi-Fi. So it basically like you have some things like, well, you can only watch a movie when the car is standing still. Not so. with the Magic Box.
Okay, I'm glad you brought this
Not
up
so.
because you sent us a screenshot of you watching something.
Yes.
And we were like, how
is he doing this?
How is
Yes.
that possible?
Perhaps, and I shouldn't have sent it to my insurance agent, but I did it. So whatever. He goes, I can't wait to get a distracted driving wreck for you. But no, legitimately, I can watch anything like that I would at home. Any
Right.
YouTube TV. Like the other day when I was driving, I had like the tournament games on. I drove over to Indiana and we had games going like that day. Movies, just different things, and it's just my kids love it because like I'll pick
sure
them.
they do, right?
And it's like that big, huge screen in the front of my truck.
Right.
So it's just you plug this thing in and it works.
Oh, it plays on the screen already in your car. It's not a separate screen.
No, it's not a separate screen.
Oh,
It is
wow.
literally something you plug in with the USB or USB Type-C port, depending on which port you have.
Yeah.
And it takes up your screen, and it is pretty awesome.
wild.
It's
That is
pretty cool.
wild.
And like you, and then
Surprised
even
that's even legal. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
believe
that's
they-
what
it's-
I'm saying.
it's not. But it is when you're not driving. So hypothetically, if I was, let's delete the first half of the show. Hypothetically, if I was to do that, you could, while moving, do this. But it is pretty great. I was
You're just
sitting-
being towed. It's like when they do the carpool karaoke, they're not actually driving.
Exactly.
It's just being towed.
Exactly. I was sitting in the school pickup line like a few weeks ago, like watching Top Gun, like waiting for my kid. It's like, here we are. This is great. Like,
So we watched. I think it was on Sunday. My wife and I had Paramount. We were watching YouTube TV, so it was regular commercial TV, and Top Gun came on,
Yeah.
and then right after it, Top Gun Maverick came on.
yes.
Two just
Great
absolute
movies.
great movies.
And
One of the
Absolute classics.
only movies where the sequel lived up to
It
the
did,
original.
100%. And it was a 40 years after the fact
Yes.
sequel.
And they never get that right. And they
Nope.
did on this.
It also
They
was
did.
crazy postponed too.
Yeah, it was. It was
Sorry,
supposed to come out
you were
during-
saying something.
That's
I
okay.
jumped
So
in.
we watched it. So we have Paramount streaming, right? I want to put that out there. We watched it on the Paramount channel, and I am not joking. We sat through the commercials. We were just hooked, and we watched all the commercials. There was one commercial that was 5 minutes long, 16 commercials.
Yes.
And then we watched 6.5 minutes of show, and then it went back to commercial.
It's ridiculous.
It was nuts.
I will not watch anything live on that platform.
Oh my
whatsoever.
god! And like I said, we have the streaming. I could have literally turned it off, watched streaming with no commercials, and we sat and watched all the commercials.
It's ridiculous.
It was absolutely ridiculous. We were mad at ourselves, but it's just like, but we got.
I thought you were saying we were mad at each other.
No.
We were just sitting there watching
mad at
commercials.
ourselves, but we didn't. But we're hooked. We got hooked on the. And it's, I know.
Dude,
So-
there's a funny commercial. I think it's for Jeep, and it's like all these animals, like basically it's AI, and they're like giving their review of like the Jeep or whatever else.
Yeah.
And it's like this eagle's like, I just love the smell of a ta-ta-ta. He like rattles off some engine like in the morning. And then it's like got this moose with this huge, rack on top of his head. And he goes, I find the headroom ample. And he's like going like this up and down. Like it's just, and then there's these dancing squirrels that are just like, it's wild. It'll change your life. It's good.
Well, apparently so. So it also changed our life to take a break right now. And when we
yes.
come back, we will get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, Money Breathers, and welcome back to the Friday show. We've almost made it. Oh.
Ahoy!
Oh, woo damn pig. Let's just get them all out there. SPP,
Yes.
should we get set for the day?
Sorry. Yeah, we'll do it.
Yes.
Let's
get set for the day.
It is Friday. It is the 20th
Wasn't
day
even
of March.
looking. Jesus.
This is episode 510. 510. We've made it to 510. I'm also looking up weather because I forgot to do it
510.
during break. Time right now, 7:46
No
a.m.
gang signs, please.
Temperature right now is about 50
I
degrees.
love peace. Yes.
And 50 degrees at 7:45 a.m. is pretty dang good. We'll take it. Sun today with a high of 77.
It's from Iron Man when he's like, "Oh yeah, peace. I love peace.
I love peace.
Oh,
Puts
please
me
no
out of a
gang
job.
signs."
Today's headlines from the SoutheastIowaUnion.com. I want you all to know, people listening, all of you, what a skill it is that I can continue to read amongst all this
Yes.
chaos.
We've never actually acknowledged that.
Hey, John.
I've developed
Are you a
this
big
skill.
Rudolph guy?
As in the reindeer? Mm-hmm. Sure, why?
Because it's National Red Nose Day, so he's probably pretty psyched.
Listen, I would rather be talking about that for Red Nose than the clowns. Clowns, no.
Yeah, some people.
Clowns
Hell
are scary.
no.
Clowns
Yes.
are so scary.
Correct.
I don't get it. I know people are scared. I know people are legitimately scared of clowns,
What is-
but I
dude?
don't get it.
What is that?
If someone actually wanted to get shot, like they would dress up in a clown suit and try to scare me, come to my house and try to scare me or something, that would be a bad deal.
Today's headlines on the SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Jefferson County Supervisors vote to remove Board of Health member.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Won't you be my neighbor, Dave?
Yeah, I'll get the.
Okay.
That's ironic, 'cause-
it'll come out. Give that
All
a
right.
second. Let that
All right.
rest for a
Okay.
second.
Let it breathe. Sorry.
Southeast Iowa band thunders through concert, and Washington Betterment Foundation hosts a successful pub crawl. In this day in history, in this day in 1928,
Yep.
pre all of us, Fred Rogers was born in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. So that's Mr. Rogers' neighborhood for all that don't know, but that's why it's Won't You Be My Neighbor Day. He died in 2003. I didn't know that. I saw it this morning. You guys were 2 years old.
Wait, so I was watching a posthumous
Well, that's what I'm
Mr.
asking.
Rogers?
You guys watched
Yes.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Did you?
I know
Yeah.
of him.
Duh.
Yeah. So did I. But
Good King Friday,
yes.
I watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
like reruns.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're talking
My
about?
dad
I know who he is.
Okay.
I was gonna say we were gonna have to have an
I know
intervention
who he
at this
is.
point.
I just didn't watch.
And
the
did you
show.
know that he was actually a sniper?
I
one
think
point.
I
Yes.
had heard that.
Yes, I have heard that.
Stone cold assassin, Mr. Rogers.
He also
Dude,
played for Milan High School in the 50s.
It's a stretch. It's fine. But the moral of the story is don't F with Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Exactly. If he'll kill you with kindness or a long-range rifle. So either way.
I watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, or my dad showed me Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and then about a decade and a half later, he showed me Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood with Eddie Murphy on SNL,
very different.
which
Completely different, right?
remains one of my favorite SNL bits ever. So funny.
Wasn't there a Mr. Rogers movie that came out in the last?
Yes, there's a movie
Tom,
about him.
Tom Hanks was. Yeah.
Speaking of movies
there's two
today,
of them, actually.
the Peaky Blinders movie.
Oh, does it come out today?
Yeah.
I tried to watch
it's been,
that.
It's been
I
in
couldn't
theaters,
do it.
but now it's on Netflix.
Wasn't that a series?
Yeah, it was a series.
Yeah.
But now they have like a movie about it. I loved it.
I tried to get into it. I couldn't do it.
It's violent.
It wasn't that. It's just I think it was the Irish accents. I think I just didn't understand them.
Huge. I love the outfits, man. I love the outfits.
I gotta see that.
There you go, John. Random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Well, let's see. Perhaps a random fact.
A random fact. Did you know that Cleopatra? Cleopatra from the Egyptian days. She lived closer in time to the moon landing than the building of the pyramids in Gaza.
It's crazy.
I know. I thought it was crazy.
If you believe that we actually landed on the moon.
The pyramids were built around 2,400 years before she lived, whilst the moon landing was closer to 2,000 years after she lived. So
that is wild.
I don't know. You asked for a fact. That's a fact. You didn't know that. So there
also
you go.
that she was not in fact Egyptian.
You didn't know that.
I don't know what she was.
Homework then. All right.
I believe you, but I don't. Whatever Google tells me, I'm just good.
That's fine.
Yeah. Today's takeaway: SPP.
Keep your showers mobile.
Keep your showers mobile. Jeff's takeaway: weekend takeaway. I can call off the APB and search party for John the Voice. Welcome back.
Good to be back.
Yeah, John, you got a takeaway?
As always, just miss being here, but I will compliment you for your focus during our many shenanigans, and I'll compliment Jack for his fortitude today for showing up and doing a show after
3 days in a row. He's been here.
No, but I mean because of the incident.
Oh, because of yesterday's. She's not just hiding in mourning. All right, Jack, how about your takeaway?
You will pay Chase Johnston. My takeaway today, I don't know. What's your takeaway? I have to come back. Come back to me.
My takeaway is that Peter has not seen Hoosiers or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I mean, come on.
There's a lot of criminal activity.
There is.
Being perpetrated in this chamber.
It was one thing to not see Hoosiers, as big a sports fan as you are, but Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, I mean, come on. Come on.
I don't know, man. It was a long... That show came out a long time ago.
He died.
I had other shows I had to tend to.
Okay, well, if you're going to watch one, make sure it's Hoosiers and not Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood at this point.
I would agree with that.
Yes, the time has passed for Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It would not be nostalgia at this point. It would just be weird.
Kind of creepy weird, right?
So. But Hoosiers.
That's my takeaway. I will watch it.
Please. It's
and in that movie, like you said, 86 that came out. It'll definitely hold up. It's a good movie, a very good movie. So, anyway, all right, we made it. We made it 3 days without the skipper. Appreciate you coming in, John. Jack, appreciate you doing 3 days in a row, whether Peter appreciates it or not. Peter, as always, I appreciate you doing your thing. So, I think he's supposed to be back. Skipper will be back on Monday. We will be back on Monday. Some of us will be back on Monday. Until then, have a great weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful, nice out.
Have a great weekend, John and Matt.
Yep, have a good weekend. Ahoy, everybody.
Ahoy.